start now.
All right, so race is underway in the ether. We're gonna bring it to you live via proxy. Venus XX on the restream. Fred Coughlin here, staying up late to commentate an extra race. jkoper just getting into the cave. Looks like 8gen stream is behind.
Yeah, it seems to be a slight
Sword
lag
get.
there. Oh, he got the sword. Interesting.
And sword get. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, you and I are synced up. Really
That's
interesting.
great.
I wasn't sure if jkoper was going to try something interesting again there, but he is going full on. It looks like here for the 3 first route.
Looks like he's going to take a 31 entry here. Those green scrolls kind of give him some trouble. 8gen going across the top, getting his scrolls. He's going to save a second and a half here and there each time he pulls that off pretty quickly.
Did he actually get the kill on the red Octorok there?
He got the consecutive kill, but I don't think he got the global kill.
Okay, good.
So he could actually push a bomb out.
Yeah. I mean,
if you
typically it doesn't matter on this
transition at the same time. Oh no, he's gonna just take the Octoroks out.
Yeah. Well, the thing my usual rule of thumb, I think,
56.
is that I try to kill at most 2 enemies on the overworld, so that way when I get into the Guerrilla room, I've got 2 shots at bombs without having to, the magical boomerang create a bomb trick.
Yeah, Agen's ahead and Coper's behind. Coper took a minute 6 after killing all 3 Dark Nuts to get the forced bomb.
Oh, geez,
That's
really?
Slightly in relation to his late entry. 8gen got a gold split entering level 2, so his early warm-up and practice made him able to get into 2 a little bit faster. Gets a bomb from the Guerrilla, and he's going to go ahead and pick up 11 rupees going into Moldorm.
jkoper on the other side managed to pull off getting a random bomb and the forced bomb in 8 Dark Nut room there. He had half-heart damage somewhere along the line, so he doesn't have Beam Sword, but he's hoping to not have to use Beam Sword on Manhandla here coming up.
8gen able to pick up 3 fivers so far. He's at 17 rupees, another fiver on the ground. Gets a bomb on his last bomb. He's going to have 8 for his Donga. This guy's run is looking up. Really, this is how you want to start on 2 first. You want to start on fire and full of bombs.
Agreed.
The benefit of the 2 first is just not struggling early.
Yeah, 2 first gives you consistency. It just possibly costs you half a heart.
jkoper dropped the bomb slightly early. He has to use a second to kill Manhattan.
Oh, and it's fairy. Oh.
Alright, so he's plus 10 out of 3.
He's got 3 bombs, and he is a solid player. He knows he's at 0 on his consecutive counter now, so he can still force a bomb. I don't think he's in end of the world shape. He would be in trouble if he had 0 coming out of 3, but if he's got 3,
but in the interest
he's in decent shape.
In the interest of a one-on-one race, we want to see little things like this happen to jkoper and really put 8gen within range of getting a better time.
We want to see an exciting match here. I mean,
gets the worst Zora imaginable. Has to duck around it. 7 bombs.
I mean, if you're comparing PBs, I mean, there's a bit of a gap between the 2 PBs. But again, it's a race, so we're gonna hope anything here can happen too.
Well, if jkoper's card is up on the screen, you go ahead and look and see how he performs in races. It's pretty scary to go up against still.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, I'm just watching I'm watching multi-Twitch, so I'm not really seeing the cards, but
jkoper knowing where he is in the count gets
nice.
A bomb and a bomb. Oh, an embarrassment of bombs.
Probably thought he was going to kill 2 of them. And
Cananophone stream in a while. You can use the emoticon DWD is mad whenever someone gets bombs they don't deserve. Going into the NSU room with full bombs, but no rupees yet. How do you feel about jkoper purchasing a blue candle on time?
It's going to be a little bit tough. I mean, jkoper does. One thing is he is a fountain of knowledge about Zelda, so I think he would be comfortable switching if he had to. There's a 5, so he's in much better shape. But I think he would be comfortable if he had to, getting a not magical. If he was going to try to get the
magical candle.
Yeah, exactly, the magical candle. Yeah, but if he was going to try, if he had to, I think he would be in good shape if he had to adapt to a 257 red candle.
Don't take your eyes
if
off
the rupees
8 Gen
aren't there.
either. He's got his white sword. He has 3 hearts. He is green
Yeah.
on his splits still.
Yeah, he's
This guy is
17
ready
seconds
for a
ahead.
monster PB. Yeah, so he got both 30 secrets, and he entered level 1 at 445, which is great, fantastic pace if you are aware of intricacies of the 2 first route.
Yeah, that's not his true PB. I'm wondering if his actual PB is on a different route, but I know he's gotten a sub 40 before, or at least I thought he did. If he's not sub 40, he definitely has an exact 40. So those splits are not completely indicative of his current skill level.
Go ahead and just check.
Oh, jkoper is, he bombed a gel for the 10th kill. We saw the last race with Dragon Dark on the. Oh no, sorry, not jkoper.
Wow.
Getting my screens confused. 8 Gen, he bombed a gel for the 10th. And then gets slapped by a Gorilla Boomerang. So even if he
he gets a bomb anyway.
Oh my gosh.
WD is
He
mad
is getting every single random bomb known to man today.
Oh, jkoper's got down to a single
gosh.
fireball of health. He has 7 bombs, 16 rupees, and he is going to use that wealth of knowledge to stay alive for this Gleeok fight.
Gosh,
This is
scary.
another one of those situations where it's a race and you do not want to die. I think he has last stab there.
And he got
there
it.
we go. He's gonna get a heart drop. Ooh, I bet you he is very happy to be done with the hardest part of 3 first.
Oh, agreed. That the Gleeok room is the one thing that has stopped me over time from adapting 3 first. It is a really terrifying room, and then he would have had. Well, he is talented enough. He could go back into level 4 with 3 hearts and.
Oh my goodness, Agent is
kill,
down to half a health.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Let's see if
He's
he
gonna try to see if he can get lucky on a
clock
get
Ruby.
a heart drop. Nope, he's not gonna get any hearts anytime soon. To go.
All right, so he just has to not get hit.
Yeah. Yeah, for those of you at home who are trying to learn,
He does it.
Nice job using the bomb for safety, so that way he could dodge any fireballs. And well done, and gaining
green.
time too. That was another
Yeah,
6 seconds. He's 25 ahead, I think.
jkoper making good time on the way to 1. Doesn't have to dick around too much. He's got 17 rupees, 7 bombs, and a key. So he should just be grabbing this key and jetting.
Exactly. He's somewhere along the line. He's gonna hope for 5 rupees. Probably is not gonna force a bomb in here. He'll probably take the 5 rupees, so that way he can try to get up to that magical 30 that he needs in order to up there. Ooh, I don't know if that was a random. That could have been a random. Let's see.
Clock is 6.
Clock.
There's a 10.
There's okay. Yep, that's the forced one right there. So the other one was random. Now he's sitting in really good shape going forward. But anyway, what I was gonna say is, oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Mine's
off topic.
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna say, if you ever see a clock drop from a rupee dropping group, the next 4 drops are all going to be rupee. Oh my gosh, jkoper got a random bomb as well as a heart and a rupee from that.
He got the trifecta.
He got the trifecta. Yeah.
So 8 Gen's race PB is 37 minutes 38 seconds. So these splits are a little outdated. We should be able to see him gain 2 minutes over 12 splits or whatever he has up there.
I'm wondering if he's maybe had a different something, and that's why he's using this other split. He was playing Blue Ring for a while. I'm wondering if maybe the PB was a Blue Ring PB, and this is his best 2 first route.
Yeah, it looks like he has 4 out of 134 attempts completed on this set of splits.
Yeah. Better than my 3 first, which has 1 or maybe 2. Completed.
So jkoper has 1 divided by 8 Gen's health going into the Aqua Menace fight here. Reciprocal here. Gets a heart drop, doesn't need it, stands on the heart container, and is going to get out of 1 as quickly as possible. Look at that time saved. 8.9 seconds. jkoper is trying to get some of that time back. He was plus 42.4 after that long Gleeok fight. Gen is almost full of rupees.
Yeah. 8 Gen needs 2 more rupees on this route in order to be able to do all the purchasing that he'd like to do. jkoper needs 1 more. Yeah, he needs 1 more rupee, and he's got 4 of the red levers who are in the rupee dropping group. So, and for those who are unaware, the rupee group actually gives you better than 50% odds that the enemy will drop a rupee, as jkoper unfortunately double
unleashes
tapped on the screen scroll.
Yeah, he unleashed an obscenity, I'm sure. That's going to mess up with his spawns. Let's hope it's not detrimental to his muscle memory as he's going to navigate the rest of Zelda here.
Those who may be listening to jkoper's stream probably heard an "Oh God" or something similar when that happened.
I think it was something about how fluffy a monkey was. I'm not too sure. I'm not so great at reading lips. But manhandled dropping a bomb for 8gen.
Wow.
Come out here
Nice job for 8gen.
Okay, so what do you do here, Fred? He could almost get the shopping done, but he can't guarantee it.
You skip, you go after 4. I would love, again, I personally, shopping after 3 is technically going to be the fastest because then you can, on the way back from 4, screen scroll. If you're good enough at your screen scrolls, you can screen scroll the second screen.
Yeah, it looks like he's going directly to 4.
Yeah, not passing. That's what you need to do. What I will do is in that room, if I was, again, just my personal play, because I'm not great at that left to right screen scroll. What I will do is I will make one shot at the screen scroll. If that fails, I'll walk through the room, kill the blues at least. And if I was to get the rupee drops there to go to 140, I would call an audible and head straight up to the shops. But if I'm not at 140, I do what he does, and you just come back later after 4's done, because you're guaranteed 10 rupees laying on the floor if you need them. So he can do as many or as few as he wants from that pile.
All right,
He's
so
also got white sword, so the Zol's coming up here might give it to him.
Koper going with the pickpocket takes a hit. His count is now 1.
He's going to penalty box, I think.
Really?
He needs the bombs. He needs the bombs. He's probably got. Oh no, I'm watching his chat. His chat is not telling him anything. So
he's penalty boxing.
Yeah, you got to penalty. Again, he's playing with Wood's sword. He doesn't want to have to kill.
That was a safe number of keys.
Yeah. No, I think that was up to 8. Yeah, he was at 3, I think, entering. So I think it puts him at 8. So he just needs to kill 2 with these bombs to get more bombs, assuming he doesn't take damage.
Damage is exactly what he does. So he gets a double loss right there.
But
so
he is getting some amazing placement of these guys, even with that.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He's just not getting great patterns and not getting good reads on these dark nuts.
The master of swordless play.
Yeah, let's see if he tries to bust out the sword anytime soon here.
Now he's got a sword because he doesn't have a guaranteed drop anymore.
Feels so heavy in his hand.
Yeah. I have to try that one of these days here, actually finish a swordless run.
jkoper actually has an extra 10 rupees. I wonder if he's going to be able to skip a secret. Not really much not much drops for you on your way out.
Yeah, he's
after level 2.
He's technically got what he needs now to beat the game minus the 2. Wow, 4 bombs for 8gen on in the Vire room there. So that was a really solid fast room, and he gets a bomb drop. Not that we should be surprised about that one.
No, he's going to just take all of the bomb drops. Gonna go into Gleeok with a white sword. Gonna take 5 hits on the first head and just an additional 3. Gets the heart drop as well. Tiny little bit of refill. Great pace for 8gen. Probably feels good racing against these splits, even if they are a little out of date. It's just good to see green on the screen. Unfortunately, jkoper is going to be seeing a lot more red. This is just not a PB pace level 5, but you know what? He is going to be safe, and he is going to be bombed, when it comes time for level 7. 8gen's luck could run out at any second. He could have
lucky jkoper there. He decided to take a risk on the Dodongo, and he used it, and he got lucky that the Dodongo decided to cooperate, which, very hit or miss.
This is going to put him in a great position. So now he can do the recorder bomb strat on Digdogger, which is executed by some of our greater players here to try and line up 2 bombs on a moving Digdogger. But moving in his way was Red Darknut, huh?
Yeah. I mean, the recorder bomb is not bad because Digdogger accelerates a lot as time goes on, but initially you have enough time to place those 2 bombs, and it'll still be slow enough. He should, commentator curse in advance coming, but he should be able to get those 2 off without too much of a happening.
There he goes.
He got it, yeah.
So he's got 2 bombs for level 2. Doesn't really matter how many you take in there. You can come out with 8. He knows where the extra bombs are in level 2, because that's where he gets one of his packs in this run. So having a minute 6 ahead. But having the bomb, what can you do with it?
I mean, for example, if you're gonna go through the Guerrilla Master Room, if you're gonna try to get some extra bombs there, that, or you can just simply save them, use them on either Landmula, who gets sped up considerably if you have bombs, or even the Guerrilla Room at the very end. Both of those are really nice places to use a bomb or two if you happen to have them. So.
Much randomizer out of Fred there, putting the Landmala inside level 2 instead of Moldorm.
Yeah, minor details. I get their names confused all the time.
Well, I hope for jkoper's sake it is a Landmala. I want to see him negotiate with one of those and somewhere in this run. You get to skip the only one you encounter in this route.
Yeah, you don't run into any of the blues, which is kind of sad because they're really fun enemies, but they're all off route. They're basically punishments if you don't do well in level 9.
I discovered the blue Landmala in the vanilla route. Being short on bombs when it came to Patra 2, I ventured south to see if I could just find a bomb dropper, and I was greeted with a blue Landmala, which I was fortunate enough to remember has 10 body segments, so I was able to store my bomb there and then backtrack all the way for a Zol to get my bomb.
Wow, that's impressive, sir.
So if you're looking for blue Landmalas, south of Patra 2 is your best bet.
Good to know. I mean, if you really want to see them, just also walk north after the the desert type room where you would normally bomb left to one of the final stairways. If you go north from there, you also can see more blue Landmalas if you really want to, but then you're gonna have to really backtrack to get back en route.
Hey, do you need 2 keys for that or what?
You actually, that one you wouldn't necessarily. I don't know if you need keys. At that point, it's basically just it locks every door behind you. You might be able to get through there with like a bomb. Yeah, you might need a bomb. I don't remember the exact key count you would need to get back to the main route at that point.
The ropes are on fire. Did you see
wow.
him get all those ropes with a single
wow.
tug on that blue candle?
That was impressive.
Ategenos going to start the blue dark nuts right now.
Oh, yep, okay. And
Takes
there was
the damage strat.
Yeah, there's not going to be any bomb counting, or not bomb counting, there won't be any extra bombs coming out of this room.
Another 8, it's 20 damage. Another 8, 28.
And he,
2 and 2
I'm assuming...
and 2 was 8.
Are you sure it wasn't 2 and 2 plus 0 plus 2?
I'm watching very closely. You're going to have to watch jkoper for me.
Okay.
Trying to get 48 damage out of these blue dark nuts who are doing 8 damage to him.
jkoper getting a set of bombs off of the Moldorm, thanks to me, silly, but he used the fire and then explode combination, and gets saves the fairy for the following rope room. He's up to 152 rupees, which guarantees him extra money for arrow strats.
So he picks up a 10-pack of arrows, and he gets his bomb drops here. Gets a little bit of a Unos bomb action from these Guerrilla. Don't know if he deserved those, but he takes them nonetheless, and Dodongo's going to fall abruptly. Ategenos was able to pick up his recorder. He can take a safety bop from Blue Darknuts trying to get back with it. Let's see if they get out of his way. And they do.
They
wow, that's a
very
great
nicely
spawn.
move out of the way. They were scared of him. He was intimidated.
Got the return bombs here from the Gibdos. Going to go up to a 5 count.
Which is actually good.
Dodongo.
Yeah, on his route, he can... I mean, if he happens to get a random off of... oh,
wow, a
forced bomb. Nice.
This guy is on fire right now. 8-gen, very, very aggressively getting rewarded for, quick play here.
He's putting the pressure on
being more cautious.
Yeah.
Yeah, Koper was actually able to save precisely 8 seconds on his 2-split, though, so he's back under to within a minute of PB, which is a sub 33.
That's amazing that the 1 and 2 splits, on the PB he has are places where he has so much time to gain.
Yeah.
It's funny, looking at these people.
On pace for, I would say, in the 36-ish range, coming out of level 5 here, around 19-something, as he goes in to fight Digdogger right now.
Yeah, let's see here. I'll put this into perspective here for my own self. On my PB, I left level 5 at about 1915. So he's even ahead of where I was at that point. So yeah, he's definitely in the high 35, low 36 range from here. Again, I haven't watched.
This is great. This is great. We got Koper going into level 7 at 1921. Agent's already shopped, so that should be his next destination is level 7. So
he should be warping. Yeah, he should be warping directly to level 3. So he's going to save a little bit of time there. He's going to lose a tiny bit of time because he has to go get the candle, whereas jkoper already has it.
But he has the white sword. Let's hope
yeah,
those times can
sword.
factor out. Looks like jkoper's not switching to the bow.
Interesting.
So he's just going to slow it down, taking it very cautiously but efficiently. Switches to bow a little late. I really don't like this move here, but
yeah,
he is able to clean up, only down half a heart.
Yeah, you switch. I mean, again, you want to switch in there right away. You can go. You can actually run out of rupees if you do in that room without a problem. You are very likely going to pick up a rupee somewhere before level 6. Stupid screensaver.
Alright, getting through Grumble's room here at 2016. Agen got into level 7 here almost on the 20-minute mark. So he's just, what, like 45 seconds out? Minus the red candle?
Yeah, minus the red candle. Takes a bubble here. There we go.
Takes a fairy.
Got some fairy, though. Nice.
And a heart, and a heart. An embarrassment of health drops here. Koper taking some extra damage, not getting the bomb reward he might have been fishing for. Realizes his situation and moves on.
He was definitely fishing for a bomb there. He's at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I mean, he is okay on his bomb count in the fact that he has the one left over after all the bombing here, so that way he can avoid the Gliok of Doom in level 6.
I kind of want to rewind a little bit. Talk about that gold split for level 5 on Agen.
Yeah, again, I'm betting he's... Yeah, that was a amazing, gold...
We're talking a 2-minute, 23-second gold.
That could have been shopping-related gold.
Yeah, that'll give you 45 of those seconds.
Although, for that matter... No, it wouldn't have been, because he splits at Raft Heart. No, he probably just had an amazing... probably had some... 5. Play there. Yeah, the
jkoper with the about face bomb placement, but he also is able to get a bomb. He bombed a Wallmaster, I think, and then was putting himself at risk going into 6 with 0 bombs, but he was able to get the bomb pack that he needed. I was gonna say deserved, but who knows? He's gonna take a little bit of a time loss here. He's definitely on consistent pace at this point. Just casual play for jkoper finishing up a run. It looks like Agen's gonna kill these blue Gorilla?
That's really interesting because, I mean, yes, there is a forced bomb drop available in the room, but I would have, again, what I would do out of that, I mean, technically with the bombs he had left, he was going to have 0 bombs left at the end of 7, and he may have just wanted to avoid having to fish for bombs in level 6.
You don't want to get stuck in 7 without a bomb. That's just foolish.
Yeah, I guess if in case something hits you, you misplace a bomb or something, but...
Isn't that how Prez got out of this tournament? Is just not...
Yeah,
he had check for a bomb here?
Yeah, I think it was like either he was trying to fish it off of a Trolldango, which trolled. I didn't actually watch the... Oh, okay, he switched to Arrow Strats for safety, so he'll be in shape here.
Yeah, these Wallmasters just don't like having pointy sticks inside of them. jkoper's going to make it up to 6 with full health. Always
now
fun.
Their routes have basically merged for those of you watching at home. As of when level 7 hits, basically they're going to be doing the exact same stuff the rest of the way, aside from 8gen probably picking up a safety potion. Nice fairy by 8gen in the...
If you're 8gen, do you pick up a safety potion?
Gonna depend on... It really would depend on whether or not you've seen the dot done from Koper at that point. Which he shouldn't, based on this. I don't know if he's watching. That's
taking
really
an 11-second penalty in level 7. 8gen's still green on these splits, but in a good situation with bombs. Koper's got 3 remaining. Yeah,
that was a nice room, by the way. A nice second breakfast or whatever we call that room.
8gen's got to really focus here and stop tangling with things on the overworld and just go directly to this magical sword.
Yeah, you run at this point. The main place where you fish for stuff is after this level. If you need extra bombs, you fish a little bit on the way to 8. But yeah, no, he's making good progress here. I have to learn all the new names for. Ooh, nice bomb drop by for jkoper there. He needed that to really help him out.
You're definitely gonna get a bomb drop somewhere in 6 if you're jkoper.
Yeah.
Either he's gonna force one up, or he's just gonna rely on these bomb dropping groups to eventually pay out on there. 3 out of 10 drops.
I tend
Agen
to
very, very
wow,
disciplined there on the ladder to go back down twice to avoid
that
the
was
double.
impressive.
Very
Agen
impressed.
is kicking butt on this race. He is, you have to when you're playing against someone who's a top 10 seed, pretty much have to play your best game in order to have a chance, and he is putting it out there. He's making it as hard as he can for jkoper to do this.
Yeah, this is what you want to see. Even if Agen does end up losing here, he is definitely giving it his all.
He's putting jkoper in position where jkoper has to have a flawless 9. jkoper doesn't do that.
Like, not necessarily flawless, but
not flawless,
deathless.
Yeah, definitely. He's got to play. He's got to play it well. Basically, he's going to have to play, top level Zelda play in order to.
jkoper is a little difficult to read. He might be visibly frustrated with some things that he's doing, but I don't think he is in any position worried at all.
Nice bomb.
Agen having to take a double bomb there. But
he's not worried. As I said, he's going to take it cautious. He's probably, knowing him, he's probably got someone in the chat he's going to ask. It was probably similar to what he did back in like the Mario World races, where he would have or actually no, typically it was Lack who did this, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if he's going to ask the chat in a minute here what he should be doing in terms of potion. Oh, nice bomb pickup.
Yeah, pack of 4, giving him 1 additional bomb for the rest of level 8.
Yeah.
See if that bomb makes a
He'll
difference.
get an extra bomb in, he'll still probably get an extra bomb in 9, but it's very useful to have those extra bombs. Agen here's probably going to have to go to Arrow Strat. Oh no, wrong dungeon. I'm getting all my things confused. He should be okay as long as he doesn't eat a beam from a red wizrobe.
Wed Wizwobe.
Someone was going to say that. And since it wasn't me, I knew it was going to be you.
Well, there's an emoticon coming for it, so we're
excited.
Is there?
Awesome.
Weapon season.
Agen with yet another of the bombs. jkoper taking some damage there in this final blue wizrobe room, blue Darknet room, but manages to get through and take another hug. So he might have to consider arrow strats.
Yeah, I got 4.5 health, more than enough for a hitless Gleeok, but safety strats again. You gotta get
you're
2
in a
hearts
race.
here.
You're up again. ATE just finished 6 at 26:43. Of course, jkoper with his split program, it's a little bit harder for me to tell that, but it's probably typically the split for the good players is on a low 2-minute mark, so that means it's close to 2-minute gain.
Didn't need the hearts, just got them for confidence. Coming out with 3 health.
Agen is getting the safety potion now, so that way if something bad happens in 8, he's got it.
Okay, so this is going to put Koper a full dungeon ahead at this point, but the only dungeon remaining for Koper is level 9, which is a nice big long one. Doesn't BT the heart container.
Good, because that is a very easy thing to do.
Gets the recorder ready. He knows exactly what he's
doing. What jkoper's going to do here, whether he's going to take the potion or if he's just going to go for it. He's getting the potion, okay.
Looks like Agen, the reason the guys are so close and Agen's PB is so high, it looks like level 8 was disastrous in the splits on this thing.
Well, it was level 5 was the other major one, where he had the bad. I wonder.
Are these actually average splits?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out.
Possible.
It can't be. Now, my guess is it's different route. My guess is there's a route difference.
Yeah. Buttercup. Alright, Agen getting the fairy and the heart drops from the blue dark nuts. Gonna come out of here with over half health, which is good. Gonna double back to that up to 9.5 hearts. Koper not quite in 9 yet. He has 7 bombs. He's gonna get the key in the first breakfast room.
Agen getting screwed by some of the enemies. They are trying to guard the door into the second Darknet room. jkoper wisely not burning Spectacle Rock because, well, burning the rock does nothing.
Agen trading blows, but getting a fairy.
Fairy and a heart. That's pretty solid. Nice thing is the designers of this game at least had some good game design thoughts, and the fact that with the blue Darkness being one of the hardest enemies, they were put into the heart dropping group, which offers you health. I think on
Nice.
8 out of the 10 possible drops.
Agen able to surf on the bubble into the basement right before the Gleeok here in 8, and Coper's taking a beam sword with him through the first basement at level 9.
Agen does not need to, is not arrowing the pulls.
No, he has a potion.
Should be good. Oh, he's got the potion if he has to. But you don't want to use the potion if you can. That's going to cost you.
He has to land a stab here. Got the stab in time.
It's going to cost you a bunch of time, but he is now 29:51 exiting 8, and he has a safety potion already. So, according to his
Coper skips Patrick
split,
1.
Nice. According to his split, he's on pace for about a low 37.
Alright, Coper dropping down to 4 bombs here. Gets the beam sword on the old man. Does he know where his count is? Old man was hurt.
Yep, he did.
Ooh, almost walked into a beam, but doubles back just in time. Make sure to grab the bombs before they disappear, like we've seen happen to some people.
Kind of amazing that jkoper knows this so well with the sword, because you would think that from all of his swordless play, he would find himself going towards some of those tendencies.
Yep.
He's destroying this so far. Beam sword is just such an amazing tool in level 9 if you can keep it. It's very hard to keep it.
So one of those Game Genie races?
Oh, those things are fun.
Oh, Patra doing the maneuver of block the diamond. So jkoper is going to take a moment here, go through his decision matrix. He's just going to kill this Patra and make for a safe return after reverse C Silver Arrow.
Ooh.
Oh, getting a little panic basket. I think we're getting quality options on jkoper. I'm going to go ahead and pause.
He went to medium.
Go to pause play if you haven't already.
Yeah, he's good.
Patra down.
Now I'll be interested to see how jkoper does use the potion if he decides to, like whether or not he'll use it like before second Patra to try to third Patra, try to get a little bit of a boost or not.
Get mileage out of it at least. So he's able to drop 3 bombs. He could drop another one.
Bubble lucked.
Oh man,
you want to hold. You want to hold that last bomb. I mean, to be honest, if you can really save a ton of time with it, you consider it. But the fact that you've got 2 where you have to do bombs where Wizrogues can actually shoot you with a beam.
All right, so jkoper has to have a dynamite 9 to get a sub 34 at this point.
Yeah, he should be playing this safe. Oh, this is the first clip, but gets second. Down to 4.5 hearts. Not as hard as it normally would be.
Taking some bodies from the Wizrobes here in his first room. It's another beam there. Another beam.
Down to
He's
1.
1 hit from death.
He's using the first hit of the potion here.
Alright. Take a moment. Take a hit off this potion. Keep up the courage juice. He has a 5 rupee waiting for him. Oh no, it's a 1 rupee. It was just flickering. Coper with an extra bomb. I wonder if he's going to give us some sort of swag maneuver. There's a clock on the ground. He could actually take a fairy in that room, but he's not going to go for it.
Having to kill an
I don't like where he's at right now.
Is risky.
He's very comfortable with his Wizrobe fighting.
Yeah. I mean, heck, he's done extreme, so he knows how to get through these things with minimal weaponry if he needs to. Oh.
Wow! Did you see Agen slip between 2 Patra eyeballs?
That was awesome.
I mean, he's only missing 1 heart, so I know Patra didn't hit him. Doesn't have a lot of in the nature of bombs here, though.
Yeah, he cannot use any bombs in this room unless he gets a drop. Have to dodge some bubbles and pray.
Yeah, he did the same maneuvers you'd do if you had the bombs. He was conscious enough to not drop them. So Coper here going into the last basement, last Patra.
Yeah,
potion
he potioned
in hand.
there. Which gives him Beam Sword, which can allow you to basically try to cut your time to kill Patra almost in half.
Yeah, getting 8 damage per sword there is really good. And
he is in solid shape here.
Yeah, potion takes him out of range of sub 34. He just has to fight Ganon, and this just nails an Agen's coffin right now.
Yeah, he knows Ganon cold, so he knows exactly what to do to get him.
Not even taking a fireball damage. He's gonna have Agen with a reverse clip.
Nice reverse clip.
Yeah, still a great time here.
I mean,
jkoper's
that
race
was
spot time is 34:22. Really good performance. Not enough stuff went wrong.
yeah.
For
No, I
Ategenos.
mean that was an incredibly solid run, especially for a consistent race. Oh, HN is getting hugged by a number of likes. He'll probably have to use his second hit of potion here in a couple minutes, a few seconds.
You kind of want to psychologically get through the parts that are muscle memory here, and then potion when you have a moment to think.
Yeah. See how he does in here. Okay, he's
I'm
gonna
glad you got
probably
that bomb drop though.
bomb drop will help him, gives him a couple extra bombs in here if he really needs it, or for potential swag at the end.
Beams gets 12 damage on a single like turning sword beam attack. Exchanges a 4 heart blow from the Wizrobe. He knows well enough to ignore those bombs.
Just kind of tough to do. You just naturally want to pick up anything that drops, especially if it's a bomb. Ooh,
Great
good.
spawn there. He's gonna go ahead and just whistle the door open here. Probably a little facepalm action there while he waits for the tune to complete, and take the world warp to level 8 in Super Mario Bros. 3.
Be surprised what you can pull off here.
Wars whistle strats?
Yeah, he's
Looks like he's going for a Hippo Fairy.
Yeah, that would be really nice for him right now if he can pull that off. It's tough to do because again, you have to kill this Patra with no damage, and that ends the dream of the Hippo Fairy. You can still get a Lucky Fairy because the Patra does possibly drop a fairy. Oh gosh.
What did I say his PB was? Like 37, 38? Like
somewhere around there. Yeah.
Bro, I'm running
He is
good
in
pace
Hyrule
for
Driver
race.
range, so he's going to have to be really careful here.
This guy plays rando. He knows how to negotiate a Ganon.
Oh, dude, oof. That scared me.
Made me a little nervous.
Got it.
Got the lock
got
on
it.
Ganon.
Wow.
Looks like Ategenos going to go ahead and take a race PB. A 36:39 improves his personal best by almost an entire minute. So be sure to congratulate him next time you see him. A fantastic run by 8gen. Wow, PBing in a race versus jkoper, he cannot be upset with that.
His SR, not SRL, clearly he hasn't updated the Zelda speedruns thing, but he had a 3850 there as his PB. So even if he had been a little bit better, that's still a PB. So fantastic run by him. He put the pressure on jkoper there that he needed to do. He did everything he needed to do.
Is that a gold 9?
That looks like that's a gold 9, yeah. Compared to his golds, that's a drop of, I think that was 37 seconds. I'll bet you his previous gold was there, so
Double
looks like
potion,
a 37-second game.
Double potion sub 7.9.
Yeah. Oh, I do not appear to be hearing them.
I don't see them lighting up either. Let's just see what happens.
Hear me?
HN, good.
You don't talk. You don't hear me.
There you are.
I hear
hear you.
HN? No, he's still trying. Koper, what's it like to, well, have a not a PB, but a successful race in The Legend of Zelda?
I don't know. It was pretty boring. It wasn't particularly
I know.
good.
You didn't
Yeah.
look too bored at the times where you looked like you might have been mouthing some savory words here and there, but like sir, so, I mean, do you get race pressure? Do you get nerves? What happened in the desert on the clip across there? Is it just ordinary errors, or are you just trying to play really well?
I don't know. I misread it and went too fast. It happens occasionally.
It do.
I didn't think it was a huge deal.
No, I don't think you were worried at any point during your race. You did get a potion. You got to use it too. So, is that you have an 8gen stream open, or you have chat telling you about how far ahead you are?
Now, I was watching the restream this time,
Okay.
so I knew that I had a comfortable enough lead, but yeah. I
Well,
was hoping
congratulations to you.
that it would be even more so that I could even, so I could mess around a little bit, but you played well.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Jen, welcome to Discord. We can hear you. Apparently, jkoper can hear you too. We're talking a 59-second race PB for you. Is that 8gen's personal best across the board?
Yeah, by 52 seconds, 54 seconds, something like that.
Nice.
Awesome.
Very well played,
Congratulations.
sir. Yeah. You can't
only
really
my-
be upset.
Oh no, I was racing for PB here, and that's only my second completed non-blue ring run, so I'm not too upset. I had no intentions or delusions that I was going to beat jkoper.
Oh well, we were trying to inflate some delusions in the restream here. Not enough things went wrong. Is I think the only problem there. jkoper could have
Yeah, not enough things
suffered
right
maybe
for me either.
2 more. Yeah, you had a lot of things go right, and up until you had a small bomb deficit in the first half of 9, but you remedied that right away.
You're
Having to
talking about
take
It's a good race. Good job.
That was 8gen. Yeah, he didn't get any bombs for reverse C, so he went through the motions of where you're supposed to stand without. He had the 2 bombs needed to complete 9, but was disciplined and didn't place them, and then he was able to get a bomb drop later, and then can actually use one in the trap room with the whiz robes.
That's good. Good work, Adrian.
Yeah, a good game, jkoper. I'm glad that you won, because I don't know. I'm just glad you won. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, jkoper.
Thanks. It's been a couple days, but yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Like I said,
until
I
someone
was
else
racing-
has one.
What's
I
that?
was racing for PB, so I was extremely happy to not die on Ganon like I almost did. So I did a
Yeah.
run before this where I died about the same time, and Yunus was watching me, and I sorted him, and it kind of went through him, and I sorted again, and he pile drove me twice, and I died. So it's cool to get a sub 37 finally.
Yeah, your run seemed really clean from whenever I was watching. I didn't see too many bumps, but I don't know what you felt about your run.
Oh, there's a lot of spots I could fix. Like I did really bad in the recorder room. That was probably 40 seconds. But the beginning part of my game is where it really sucks. Like in the run before this, I was 45 seconds ahead at the Raftar compared to where I was now. So there's a lot in the beginning I can do. But my counting is getting better, which is part of learning how to move on to 2 and the 3 first. So I forced quite a bit of bombs, and that was fun. So
Good.
yeah, good race, man.
Thanks. You too.
Coper, you're just. I mean, we've been going